We shall not let this ship sink. Yeah, this is we are live. It's the weekend collaborations, Mike and Dan. Yeah, Dan was just playing with this Cloud9.
Yep.
And it looks like I've been struggling to read your errors, man. Now
Yeah.
you can read everything on your screen.
Yeah.
It's really nice, yeah.
Much better.
Much better. So
All
yeah,
right.
we are working on the advanced course of uh, is it engineering software as a service?
Yeah, I guess so. Or agile development using Ruby on Rails or something.
Yeah.
It
Agile.
changes. I think it changed its name at some point.
I think it's the book. It's the book that's called Engineering Software as a Service, but then
Yeah.
the course is Agile Development in Ruby on Rails.
The excellent edX course.
Yeah, almost done with it, and hopefully we'll move to some real world work after that.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, where were we?
I think we were at the same spot, right? So we got past this. Well, we added some users last week, I
Yeah.
guess, and then we got past this. Spent like a lot of Sunday on this step for me, but I think, yeah, it's just this one bug that wasn't getting past that. But we finally got it fixed. Matt found it, I think, and now we're on fill in the article ID. And for that, we're going to need to create the form for emerging articles, I think. So that's where we are, I think. And I think you're on the same spot, right? Are you on mute?
Sorry, I've been
No
speaking to
problem.
myself. Yeah. My articles. I just wanted to run my tests just to confirm that VM lists. Probably this is the only thing that I'll have done today. So
Yeah.
I thank God we have this session.
Yeah.
VM. I've had a very wasted day, and I got so much envy. Yours is just getting started.
Yeah. Yeah, but you got to start earlier. You get to start your weekend.
Yeah, but I did not start. Time caught up with me. So yeah. So when I fill in article ID, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
Yep. So how do we go? Aspect filling. So let me take my browser. Okay. I don't know. I don't know how to get off this. Window. I don't want it to be this full.
Don't want it to what?
Like I don't have the address, the text box where you type the Google searches. Yeah. Not. I think it should be here. Like previous duplicate tab, website, pin tab, downloads, extension, task manager, new tab. Yeah, I think I'll just have to do this. Now, what I'll do is to have this on full screen, so that I can have this one here. So in the my error message says undefined step. I fill in article ID. So I should probably define this here.
Okay.
So with Cucumber, I think it should do fill in.
If you check out, I think around line 126, yeah, 126 of that, the web steps, there's like a I fill in with step.
Yeah. 126.
Somewhere, well, maybe up, yeah. Yeah, because I put a lot of my steps at the beginning.
Oh yeah, so they have, when I fill in the following fields, maybe we don't need to do this. So you see they have
Fill in. We'll probably use that step above, be easier. When I fill in blank with blank, because we're only gonna fill in one thing.
Yep. So that's what we should have here. In the features, my articles dot feature. So I think so before I get here, I think I should get the exact name of the field that I want to display. So when I go to the web steps, Then I do the run that. Then I should do save and show page. Is it save and
Show page.
save and open page? So this is the page, right?
Mm.
So we want to fill in the article ID.
Yeah, but we have to make the form.
We have to make
Make the form for like so. Yeah, you won't see any field there yet because we haven't even made the form in the view for merging articles.
oh. So at least that helped. So I should just come here. And have okay. So I should get rid of that. Binding pry. I already did. And I should exit. That is not the error we want.
No text area. Right.
So using given when, then in step definition is duplicated. Use step. Those steps instead. Okay. So cannot fill in, no text. So that's not found. So how do we get it there?
Yeah.
So in the Up views. Is it admin?
Yeah, I think so, admin.
Content. Should be content.
Yep.
It's not article list. It's not. Okay, so this is the
New? Or
so new. What does new do? What does new do? Is
let's
this the
see.
page that was shown? New article, yes. And then it does render admin shared edit form type article. Admin shared edit. So it's admin shared partial form. So where do they put the partials? I thought all these were partials.
Yeah. So render partial form. Yeah, these are partials. All these ones with the underscore under them, right?
Yeah.
But
Admin pages. Hello world. Is that it? Maybe this is not the partial. There's another form here. Oh, so there are many forms.
oh,
So within content.
Hey Daniel, hey Mike.
Hey.
hello.
Hi, Deep.
Hi. What project are you working on?
We are working on the Ruby on Rails advanced course. The
Oh, okay.
agile
Like,
development.
Yeah, I haven't started. I haven't started yet. I have done the beginners basics one, first one.
okay.
Yeah.
Did you sign up for the advanced?
It is been archived. When it will activate, I will sign up.
Okay.
For me, it's not.
Yeah, I think Peter is pairing with Matt. So yeah, so Hashdeep.
Yes.
Just to give you an overview,
Yeah.
we are
You have run some tests and some tests are failing.
yeah, we have run that test, and okay, we just added this test here. Well, we just added this when I fill in the following on
Article
this,
advent.
yeah,
Click
article ID.
merge and okay. Then you have to write step definitions in the file. Yeah. For
Yes,
this.
and it's
Yeah. When I fill in the yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. It's right.
and now when we run it, it's failing,
Yeah. In
and
step definition, use step to call other steps instead. Okay.
yeah, so we are trying to make that pass. So the way we are trying to make it pass, we want to add this field. Where is it? This field article
Yeah.
ID.
Article ID one.
Yeah, to the page. But now what we are trying to find out is where to exactly find the form where,
Okay.
yeah, you guys have met before, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think, maybe.
Yeah, in Federico's how they called code kickoffs, maybe.
Oh yeah, code kickoff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
And you were there in I think algorithms to yesterday.
no, not this Dan. There was another Dan.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
that's a
Okay.
different game.
That was
Okay.
the cuckoo.
Okay.
Yeah. So Dan, where were we? We were looking for the form.
Yeah, so I think you found it. That one. It's actually in the content and form. And like, so if you go down to the bottom, like you can see a comment or it's something that says uploads will be displayed as attachments in your RSS feed. So if you look at my screen, I'm on the the README for the homework,
Yeah.
and it looks like that's this uploads form right here, and then right below it, we should have the merge articles form, and let's see. I think this might need to be added. You can associate the following resources and then merge articles, article ID with a text box, and a merge button.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it just goes at the end there.
Okay. So probably what we are supposed to do is to add a form down here just before like they say, you write the smallest amount of code to make it pass.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know whether we would just want to put it below here, do a div. Div, close that, and then do a form. How did they write forms here? Or maybe just an input. And then do input. Text ID. Yeah, maybe that. And maybe that will make it pass. Yeah.
Cool. Was there like a form for like the using the embedded Ruby or whatever you can make a form for?
Yeah, I think there is.
Label form.
Yeah, but I was just making the test that we've written pass. I think in Rails.
Yeah.
Then from action post, and then you'll have to put this. But then with the Ruby, you'll do this.
Form
Yes.
tag.
So yeah, so this one they do label tag, Q search for, and then text field tag Q. Oh yeah, so I can just do this. So this is I'm not sure if what I'm doing is going to work. I've never done this before.
Let's see.
Yep.
Cool.
So
% equals label tag.
poo-poo. Enda kwa mama.
Hey, what pairing session Matt is doing?
They're doing website 1.
What?
They're doing some CSS with website 1. CSS.
Okay.
Yeah, they're trying to align some.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want to take over?
Sure.
Now that I've made one test pass.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I think I did the same thing. So let me run the test. See if mine passes. Okay, so and I fill in article ID with 4 and I click merge. Okay, we need a button. Let's see. Can you post a link to that where you found
The link.
the action view?
Okay. Is our step working already?
That last step that we just did, but I need to make the button also.
But is your test for click the button failing already?
Is it? I think so. Yeah. Let me see. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't do the.
No, I think this is a different shell window. Or maybe you scroll.
Okay, here we go. And I fill in article ID with 4.
Yeah.
And I click merge.
Yeah, so merge is not failing.
It's not failing, yeah, because but I think if I let's see. Let me try. Let me just look at web steps. I click button. Okay, so yeah, I think I was looking for the quotes. Thank you. And now it should be failing.
I think I missed that. What did you do?
Oh, so in this web steps, it's got when I click, and then the quotation marks is what I was missing in this step. So I just
Okay.
and I just changed it from merge without quotation marks. I just added the quotation marks.
Okay. Yep, I think I should do this now.
So I should keep going all the way up. And I click merge, no button with the value ID or text merge found. So submit tag.
What
Merge.
line is here? I click merge.
What line?
Step.
In the web steps?
The web steps,
It's mine is on 113. But yours should be like up around 100 or so.
I don't think I have it.
Yeah. Let me see where my check.
Oh, did you add that?
You might have click on. Or press. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should say press. Okay, thanks. Yep, it's failing. No button in the value merge. Yeah.
Nice. And then just need to add submit. Submit tag.
Yep.
And tag merge.
Okay.
And run it again. Let's run it back. And I click on merge. It's passing now.
Okay.
And I should see the articles have been merged.
Undefined method node name. Funnel class. Is this how you have your submit tag?
Yes. Let me see. Submit tag merge. What's there?
Undefined method node name for nil tag.
And click button.
Yeah. Click button. That's in the steps.
Yeah, but it's like saying that button is nil. So yeah, defining that right.
Just give me a minute. I'll handle something.
Okay.
Yep. So
Okay.
save and not display. Open page, yeah. Someone's at the door. It's it. Fun. Angalia mlango.
Ah, looks pretty good.
So save and open page. So yeah, now why is it not finding my merge?
I don't know. I mean, when it didn't find the merge, we got a different error, right? We got could not find an element with merge, named merge, or with ID merge or text merge. And this is saying that it's nil. Like, is it?
Yeah.
I think
What is
what's
the
going on here is it looked up, it actually trying to find the article ID nil, or sorry, the article ID that you put, and it can't find what undefined method node name for nil. What is node name?
or is it treating what's the name of my button? What's the name of my button? So the name is called commit. Type is commit, value is merge. So do I have, does it maybe think that my button should have a name which is merge and not value? So maybe I should submit button with name cucumber. So this should be when I press save. Then a div, type submit, name commit. Takes one of three parameters, text and ID. I will simply differentiate the buttons using the ID name. Specify either. So if I do value merge, if I do click button, click button, button, button. So how do I click on this button? Now here it's saying undefined method to export for value merge. How do I read the value of a button? That's what's displaying. So this guy says when I press save, when I press that within that, are there so many buttons on this page? But I don't understand why it's not working for me yet it's working for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Can we see the error again? I didn't understand the error.
Yeah, let me just search it.
Let's see. Undefined method node name for nil.
Nil class. This will take me where I need to be. I'm having some problems. RSpec. This is RSpec. Maybe I should specify cucumber.
Or capybara, maybe.
Capybara button, yeah. Capybara button. So you created a form to enclose your tags, or do you just have them outside like this? The way I have. Where is mine?
Huh?
Did you create a form, or did you just have them?
I just have them like that, right? Just as you have them right now. If you look at mine.
Yeah, this guy is saying, I suspect you might be clicking an input that's not an actual form element. I had the same issue with some HTML delivered by designer. So hi, the button is an image, submit tag. So what do they want?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they should just have probably it's just not in a form. So
Okay.
yeah, where is that? Is that thing? Yeah. So form tag and
I think we should use well, maybe we should use a form for which binds it to an object. So like you can have like a, if you look at that action view, the Rails tutorial that we had.
I don't copy.
If you look at that article that we were looking at, the Rails, it was like a Rails tutorial, Rails guide.
Yeah.
There's a form for it. If you go to Yeah, just search for form_4.
Yeah.
Yes.
So form for article.
And then it.
Okay. So ours is for so that's form for ours is for article. Article or what? Yeah, maybe. And this action create. Class and do.
Maybe that's not what we need.
So text field.
Hello.
Hey.
Sorry. Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Welcome back then. Or maybe you guys did it last week as well, right? I wasn't here.
Yeah.
Great.
Hi Pete.
Hi.
What's up, man? What's up? Where's Matt?
Matt is joining.
Oh, nice.
And Harshdeep as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Harshdeep, you got them to come, right?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now I see you are building a form.
Yeah. Okay. Initially, we were just okay. Let me show you how we got here. So following the TDD principles of just writing the least amount of code to make the
Yeah.
So let me just Control Z what I had.
No need for the complete read, like undo.
Yeah, I think I should.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're going down the wrong path.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Is it still the typo blog as I see?
Is this?
Yep.
Still typo.
Still
Okay.
typo. Hey, Matt.
We're gonna rebuild that blog, man. It's
Yeah, I saw that you noticed that I was keeping Peter distracted. So sorry about that.
Problem?
I think Peter just needed a minute to realign the things, so it's okay. I knew you'd be through soon.
I mean, that was the idea, is that it would just take a minute, but
nah, it was more, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so what's happening here? We have these actually Dan was driving, then he's passed. So we have this and I press merge step, and then in the I press merge step, The only difference is that Dan calls this click.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so mine is press. And so here in the I press merge, we have click button.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I run that, I get this error. Undefined method node name for nil.nil class.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I should start by asking Matt about his expectation. What's your expectation when I run this?
Well,
Yeah, so I
given
have.
I'm logged
Yeah.
on the admin page, when I
Yeah.
fill in the following and I press merge, what do I expect? Well, I would expect that I would see the articles have been merged. But
Yeah.
based on your error message, I expect that there's like maybe something that hasn't been implemented yet. So like, where's this in the web steps? I press merge.
Yeah, here. So yeah, it wasn't implemented. Now we so what I just did, I created this. Okay, initially I didn't have this line. So I added this line. I didn't have this line, and then the tests were passing, and then up to the tests were passing up to here. And I pressed merge. Wasn't implemented. So okay, like it was implemented, but there was no button. The initial error was no button merge.
Yep.
And then I came here and I added this submit tag.
Yes.
Yep.
And then
have you
yeah.
Have you opened up the browser to see if the merge button is there?
Of course, yes. My teacher taught me well. So merge is here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing that I noticed was that the input name is commit, and then the type is submit, and value is merge. So I was suspecting it should be using the value of the input for. Yeah, but then when I run that, I get this error.
And it's the name actually what it's using, right? Is it capable of getting the value out of the input field? Isn't it the name or the actual text of the button that is valued or evaluated?
I think as like you mean like the capybara. Yeah, it can use the name or the text, like the.
So if I try this.
So I think in this case it's looking at the text, the content of the tag.
Yeah, so I did some Googling.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because of that, and Command Shift Z. Yeah, so in my Googling, like we found that like this guy was saying probably your button isn't in a form. That's why.
Surely. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to submit. You can only submit a form, right? But it is in a form 4.
No,
right now, yeah.
So the funny thing is that you can see Dan's implementation.
Yeah, same thing.
I can't see Dan's implementation. Oh, so, now I can.
Yeah.
So yours is not in a form 4.
Not in a form, but it passes.
Yeah, it passes.
So the click when
he had written submit tag in small letters. Try that.
I don't understand. Like, if his is passing, then what's the issue?
Yeah.
Like, just erase your form 4 and yours will pass as well. No?
Mine is not passing without the form.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead and get it back to that, and we'll.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's where we get the error.
So you were adding the form because yours is not passing, but it's
Yeah.
passing for Dan.
Yes.
Yep.
Weird.
So if I run this,
I have one question. Is it like Dan's click, which is coming from the web steps, is the same as yours press from your implementation?
yeah,
It is. Yeah, it's just
It
click
is.
button.
And it's the same for Mike,
yep.
just with press.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have done something.
Click button.
Yeah, this one fails.
Okay. That's strange.
Yeah, so I'm trying to put
Form 4.
yeah. So I don't know whether it should be F the submit tag as well.
No, it's not. I don't think it's submit tag. I think it's just submit.
Like one out of the bloom idea is, what about if you're not putting a submit tag, but you just manually create an input with a as type submit, so you're not relying on the submit tag for Rails to create for you, but you are creating manually an input with the type submit and give it a text value merge.
Okay. Like
or a button even, maybe.
so here
I mean,
I do
that seems more complicated to me. Like, because we have all these like nice helpers in Rails that that we can use that should work. I think. I mean, it is just f.submit. By the way.
Maybe I should call it merge.
You could try, because I was looking at the form tag, the submit tag examples, and it looks like the input, you would expect it to have like a name command to type submit, and the value is is like what the button says, merge, for example. But I don't know. I don't think you did anything wrong. But I'm not sure if like the submit tag you're supposed to be using inside of a form tag. But like I prefer using simple form 4 than
I still not.
No, it's
form
not.
tag.
Okay.
So maybe
Was it the same error?
yeah, same error.
Okay, that's good.
So we have form for I think I just did this. So F the submit. So yeah, I think it should it know that it's an article ID? Yeah, I think so.
You don't need the parentheses if you.
Yeah, you don't need that on the text field.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
the only thing is that it's like with this f.submit, like I'm not sure if you need to. I'm not sure like if that click button will work because it's not a button. I don't think.
it's not a button.
Who's singing? Who's singing?
Lyra.
Yeah, Lyra. She's doing the ABC song.
Nice.
So where should I go here and uncomment my pry? and try run this guy. Oh my God! What did I do? What did I do?
Do you have the gem simple form for? No. Unexpected keyword do block expecting. Right. Interesting.
Hey, Mike, I found actually it's simpler for our purposes, I think. If we if you look at mine, I'm back on that Rails guide, and it's there's actually a form tag helper we can use, and just enclose those tags that we had in those in that, and probably just.
Yeah, I think this is what I was doing earlier.
I think this form tag is kind of like old school, but like, I can't disagree that it might be easier. I mean, I'm trying to, like, anywhere I see form tag, like, refactor it, but if it's easier to use, then I mean, obviously, like, it's on the Ruby on Rails, like, their site, so I guess that's probably more important in my opinion about it.
Yeah, the probably worse things done. Oh yeah, no.
Actually, if anyone's asking, like, I actually prefer simple form for that I like, but there's actually a ticket I created on website one to go through and, like, refactor all, like, the form tags to use simple form for, because it, like, kind of, like, can drastically cut down on the amount of code that you need. Like, in things like form tag, you need like 4 lines or something like that of code, and in simple form for you can do it in 1 line or something.
So where's that pretty form tag you got now? Oh, here. Let me just copy you and have you here. And do maybe method is post, do label tag, article ID, article ID, then
so basically we came here and messed up everything where you have been just before we joined.
Yeah, it's more fun really. Much.
Isn't on forms the default is post, the method, so you don't need to define the post?
Do you have?
I would guess is that the method is post by default, but I'm not sure.
Oh, the create method. Yeah, I just put it there. I'm not even sure that that's the method we are going to use.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just put it there because
copy and paste it.
Yeah, and paste it.
Is this method that's the HTTP method that it's going to?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now, okay.
So the form done. How did you teach? Is it a C9 thing? You cheated death.
What?
You cheated death.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so you're doing, yeah, it's admin content.
Admin content. What did you do for your form tag? And I wanna.
I just put root create.
I want to copy straight.
Yeah, I just put root create.
/create.
Yeah, but I think it's not even important. I can just do.
I wonder if there's maybe there should be a /merge
route.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, but maybe we are not testing that yet. So.
Yeah, I think if you merge the articles, actually you need to land on the same page, just merged articles, no?
Yeah.
Do what?
I mean, isn't it like wouldn't it be calling like an update method in the articles like controller?
Yeah.
Because it's not. I don't think it's very restful to have like a specific path for it to go to, when really what you're doing is you're just wanting it to update the articles, so that instead of having both those articles, you have like one of them that's been merged, or like you have one.
Right.
So does that mean does that mean we don't have we should not have the form part here?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm just I guess thinking out loud, but that's kind of what I would think, is that it wouldn't be a post method even. It would be like a put to like, and it would go to like, instead of leading, like if you do rake routes, there's like you have a route probably that goes to like updating articles. So if you're like editing an article or something like that, I mean, I'm kind of like half following what you guys are doing, so take it for it. You need to grab it.
Let me just get caught back up.
But that's what you're trying to do, right? Is like you're trying to merge articles.
Yep.
So yeah, that's what I would expect, is that it would be like calling the update methods.
Okay, it's working still for me.
Okay. Yes, that's good. Yeah, because that would be really interesting if it stopped working for you.
And well, I also I took out the method post. I guess that probably doesn't matter, but let's see, where was it? Yeah, so I think it does maybe default to post, or I don't know. There's some default, I guess.
So what do we have there? We have articles. Do you see any articles update?
I think we have to create that.
Okay. So there's nothing there yet. Okay, well, that's even cooler. Then you get to update. So if there's no article update. Like you can't edit an update. You can't edit an article.
Yeah. If you actually go to it's the new. It's actually new. The new action that updates, strangely enough. Yeah.
Yeah, it's new. But I think that it's called new. It's new. New content or something.
So let's do the rake routes again.
I'm sorry. Could you go to like the Are you using Atom, by the way, Mike?
Nope, I moved.
Oh, you're using
another soldier. Another soldier.
Yeah,
getting all the good ones.
Fallen soldier. In Japanese, they say wakarimasu.
Okay.
Yeah, Matt, what are you saying?
I was saying, if could you go to the articles controller?
It's actually edit, yeah, /edit/ID.
Controllers.
You have index. You have search. Wow, that's a huge index method. You didn't write that, did you?
No, they did.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting to see an update method here because I didn't see it in the right route. So I'm just wondering, like.
But here, I think we have articles and we have content, right?
Right.
So what's in the content?
Before, after. And what's in your article's views? Oh, right. So you have like comments, article, pair, read. Yeah. So it's like you can't edit articles.
No, the admin is the one who can. I think within admin, you can have article lists. Then this is the form that you use to do all that stuff, like editing and all that. I think it's the one displayed here. So you get the article name and the text, and
sorry about that.
Yeah. So it's within this same page that we want to add the merge. Yeah, I feel like we lost Matt.
Oh, he's here, just muted.
I muted myself because my speakers are making. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's one huge page with lots of things here and there.
Yeah.
Save as drafts, yeah. So yeah, so I think the next test should be I should see articles have been created, articles have been merged.
Mm-hmm.
So can I run that?
Is it gonna be a flash message? Like a flash success, or?
I don't know.
Or you want to replace the whole form field with
yeah, maybe we can have it in the flash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in my web steps, this is not, or maybe they have C.
Yep.
So I should see.
Mm-hmm.
I should see. For starters. So maybe if I run that.
Mm-hmm.
So expected to see that and did not see it. So now. What am I gonna do?
Do we have flash messages currently displayed anywhere on the page?
So
let's see.
Because then you can place it in the Flash success, like in the Flash symbol, Flash hash. Sorry.
But first we need to merge them.
Yeah, yes and no. Because to qualify for the test, actually, you just need to see that the articles have been merged, right?
Yeah. Okay. So
I guess it depends on how you interpret, like, should see the articles. I mean, that's the first thing I thought of as well, is that, like, it would just be like some flash saying the articles have emerged. But I guess, yeah, I don't know.
I think
something else would be much more complicated. Like, to verify the articles have emerged would be much more complicated than to see a message saying they've emerged.
Yeah.
So where would this be? It wouldn't be in the form partial, I'm sure.
No, I think it's usually in the application HTML. So it's in the like in the main application HTML that ERB where they usually put it, but
okay.
So what to do? What to do? Maybe it should be.
Do we know that when you merge two articles, that is creating a new article, or it's actually just using the active ID that you are looking at and just merging in the other one, and it's still keeping the old ID, so the original one, or how this is going to play out? So
let's look at the README.
Because or it creates a new article, like with a new ID, like a brand new one.
So when articles are merged, the merged article should contain the text of both previous articles. The merged article should have one author. The title should be the title from either one of the merged articles.
Mm-hmm.
It does not specify.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
Is this somewhere we should?
Doesn't specify.
Is this somewhere we should employ RSpec to test for the merging process? I don't know.
I think that's a good intuition, because you kind of I think, like, just checking, as Peter was pointing out, like just checking to see that you see a flash message is not really checking to see if their articles are being merged, you know.
Yeah,
like,
but
have, like, the merge fail, and it still would, you know, and it still could show a message. Maybe.
Yeah, but so it doesn't really say what, it doesn't specify like where it should go after this, what message should be displayed. Obviously there should be some kind of confirmation, or like it should take you to the article, the merged article or something.
Yeah, but that's the best approach then, okay, so instead of just maybe it's showing the flash message and showing the new article.
Showing the, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Because then you can validate that both text is there, and that's already like kind of validation that they have been merged.
Okay. And you don't think there's that, but then if you're viewing the article, then you're leaving this edit page. So maybe you might want to make some other edits besides merging the article. Maybe you want to add something like a note, or, you know, I could see maybe staying on this edit page.
Yeah.
So that you can do further modifications and then just doing a flash message.
Yeah. I mean, seeing the article, I meant staying on this page, but seeing the merged, how to. So you mean?
Yes.
So in the edit field you see, but the text is not the same as before. It's more text than before, because you. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, but yeah, absolutely right. That probably someone who is editing currently, there is a reason why she merged it. So probably they want to make additional changes.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
So.
We start doing something. we start doing something.
All right, and now we let Peter get caught up to us.
It's quite optimistic.
It's better you chose Peter, because if you're waiting for me to get caught up, you guys might be here.
Yeah, maybe we should let Matt get caught up.
I think I haven't even started week 2 yet, so you might get annoyed.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna join back in terms of like driving sometimes with the next project, because now it's last week you made some progress, so it's just easier actually to maybe spot things that might work or not work than actually catching up. I think like it's slowing you down basically.
Yeah, but on the other hand, we didn't make that much progress. we didn't. Yeah, we did good last week. And did we ever even go over what we did last week when y'all joined?
Sorry.
No, we haven't.
Like last week, what we did was we created this users. Well, Matt, you were there, but Peter, for your just FYI, we just made this users table and implemented this step, so that we created the users that match up with the authors of the articles, and then we let's see, I think we were on, this step was failing when I'm on the admin edit content page for Hello World, and we just got that passing.
Yeah, and we started an issue with the flatten. Remember the flatten thing that we used?
Yeah.
Peter?
Yeah.
Surprisingly, it was. So if you call it on a table, for example, on line 12 on Dan's screen, when you do flatten, I think it forms an array with 9. How do we call items in array? 9 items. And then now when you do an insert with that, it makes 9 inserts. So Dan was having this experience where he will create 2 users, like in line 8, he will do and the following users exist. So he will create 2 users, but then he will end up with 4.
Yep.
And when he does the following articles exist, he will do 2 articles, but he will end up with 6.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, because of the
so we changed that. Instead of table.rows.flatten, we did table.hashes, I believe. Let's see.
Row hash. Yeah.
No, we didn't actually do that. Where is mine? Table.hashes.each. And then, yeah, just like that. And that corrected it. So now there's just, it created 2 users.
Okay.
But actually, we left that category thing the same. I wonder if this categories that we created more categories than we meant to.
Yeah, I don't think we confirmed that. Maybe you can check. You can do binding pry on the categories.
And that was in not the merge articles feature, but the other feature.
Oh yeah.
Blog categories feature. But okay. See, there's only there's only one column in this table, so that's probably worked correctly.
Maybe it's creating 3.
Yeah, true. It might be creating the might be creating a name category.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great that you figured this out, because I remember when we first tested in with Pride, it seemed working, but that was misleading actually.
Okay, yeah, it does take out the first when you do table.rows, so it's good. But the reason this is working is because we only had one column in the table. So if you have multiple columns, then you basically will be creating more records than you want.
Makes sense. Okay.
How do you without doing Control-C? I forget.
Exit program.
Exit program.
It's with a dash in between.
You can also do like I think it's quit with a bang or something like that.
Oh.
I think it's because I did some quit with a bang.
Yeah, try quit with a bang. No, exit with a bang.
Oh my god. Okay.
There we go.
Because like if I do Control-C right there, it's not like compatible with Cloud9, so it's like messing up my terminal windows, and I would have to close and reopen. But I figured that out.
Yep. So where do we go next? If Peter is not catching up right now.
So if you are if you are pushing this up somewhere, then tomorrow I can obviously be more part of it. So if Mike, you are pushing this up for GitHub, then I can clone it.
Yeah. I have it.
Or Dan, of course, so it doesn't matter just.
Yeah. Okay.
And
maybe even Matt can.
Yeah.
Look at that face.
I'm gonna get going. I was actually planning on saying goodbye before that wonderful idea that you had.
I think when you get bored with Kubernetes, then you can.
Yeah, I mean, shockingly, I'm not. I feel like I'm not so motivated to work with this typo thing. Like, I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. Like, you know, getting you to work with like you know, a legacy app is good, but I feel like I kind of already do that in my day job. And I'm like, you know, I don't know.
Like I even struggle to pronounce the name. Is it Greek? Kubernetes.
I don't know actually.
Yeah.
I say Kubernetes because I put like a Brazilian pronunciation to it.
Like I normally skip the last bit of it. Just say Kubernetes. Yeah.
I think that Slavish actually is like Kubernetes, but I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay.
Honestly, if you ask me, I cannot even explain what it is. So,
Kubernetes or typo?
No, Kubernetes.
I mean, it's kind of like I was hearing an explanation the other day where it's like if you're using Docker, then you can run like one container, you know. If you're using Docker Compose, you can run multiple containers, but on the same machine, right? And if you're using Kubernetes or like any other like container, it's a container organization
aggregation.
Yeah, it's like COE or something like that. You can run multiple containers on multiple nodes, you know. So if you're like doing something like with Human Connection, where the idea is that we're gonna have like massive scale, then it's can be nice to have like more than one node, you know. So like,
the main benefit is performance.
Yeah, scaling. You know, if you have like hundreds of thousands of users visiting your site at the same time, you know. And also, I mean, yeah, not just that, but like also if one node goes down, you can have like zero downtime deployment and
I see
that kind of stuff, you know.
I see. Okay, but do you so is it for a fee or is it more like open source technology that requires a different setup?
It's open source, I believe. I mean, like I haven't paid anything. Like what I did was I installed like there's lots of different like distributions. So there's like there's Minikube, for example, which like allows you to be able to run things like in one node. Like I think it's just one node, like but do things like locally. And then you can have like a kubectl, which is like command line tool or something. I don't know why it's CTL. I don't know. It is. It's like command line, and then you can like use that to like push, like create a cluster and like start it and and push to it, like deploy. And you can use that with like you kind of deploy with a virtual box. So you can like test the deployment on your own machine, but then also you have like there's lots of other, there's like canonical distributions. I found like an article, there's like the top 12 Kubernetes distributions, and it's like, so there's lots. So I haven't really gotten much into it, you know, and like but then you can do like what we're doing is we're like deploying the staging server using Kubernetes to DigitalOcean. But then I also like I want to have a pairing session with Federico to set up like the Google Cloud Platform like forever free for Agile Ventures, and then so we can practice like pushing to different servers.
Provider. Yeah. I see. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So it's better than Docker then, in this sense.
Well, you can use it with Docker, you know.
Okay. So Docker is still in play. It's more okay.
Yes.
Well,
we have
this is. I see.
Docker has its own, like they have their Docker Swarm as well, But then like in that same article that I was reading in this like top 12 distributions, like Docker has actually officially added Kubernetes, and they're kind of like not abandoned their Docker swarm, but they've kind of like admitted that Kubernetes is superior, you know, basically. But like, yeah, we have it Dockerized, and then it just allows to be able to like deploy like to multiple different machines, which like Docker Compose doesn't do, you know. Like, and also like it creates a cluster of like all those nodes, all those different servers, and then all you have to do is communicate with Kubernetes instead of like, and then it handles like what gets deployed to what node at what time and who's in line and all that kind of stuff. So you don't have to do that yourself, you know.
Okay.
I mean, it's possible to do it without. It's just like, you know, you have to like be there by your computer doing it. It's like, you know, kind of asking a human to do something that we could automate instead. You know?
Sure. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. Harshdeep is actually he knows more about it than I do, and hopefully I'm gonna have a dog session with him. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow, but I don't know. I've been kind of like using on Sundays. I'm trying to work less, you know, and so I've been kind of using these sessions to like kind of either join and just work in the background, or so I don't know. I'll see what happens tomorrow, but. It's like I was talking to Joseph, like I don't want to like join the weekend collaboration and then be like actively trying to work with a different person there on a different thing, because then we're like all of us are talking about something different and can be like confusing and talking over each other, and that's not really cool for you guys. So but then also at the same time, I don't know if I want to like set up a like competing event, and so I don't know really what to do, but
nothing can beat the weekend collaboration.
Yeah. All you have to do is join the weekend collaboration.
Yeah, just stop trying to work on other things, though, right?
Yeah, just join it.
I can focus on getting caught up. I mean, it would be nice to finish it. I don't feel like it's like it feels like unfinished business, you know, but.
Yeah, you move on so fast.
I have a couple of these things, you know. I have like the prior chat clients is like abandoned at the moment.
Yeah, but you guys are doing full, you know, 200% during the week. It's just insane. I see like all the times these memos like, yeah, you guys joined the I don't know which stand-up, and then 2 hours later, yeah, thank you for joining this stand-up, and you are again. And then it's like, what the hell? What you guys are doing?
Yeah.
It's also insane.
Yeah. And Mike is just as bad as I am.
Yeah.
How many different languages are you learning at the moment, Mike?
Okay, it's just been 4 months or something. Is it 4 or 5 months? But I've done Rails, I've done Elixir, I've done Phoenix, I've done Ruby, like everything from the ground up. Like I've done JavaScript, I've done React, I've done.
and not to mention that he's just about to start a Python.
Yeah.
I think with Python it's different because I've been using it before AV. I was actually learning Python. I've done a few things with it.
No, I mean that's also time. So it's gonna be a time frame also that you're gonna use it again. Like,
yeah, I just want to give it 1 hour per week, you know, so that it doesn't fade away.
Oh, for sure.
What about Go? Have you started with Go yet?
Oh, we use Go in the algorithms mob. We're writing a countdown, studying about recursion, and I'm the one that's trying to get Go added a little bit, you know, because they like writing in different languages in the algorithms mob, and I'm like, let's use Go, and then I installed it on my computer locally and kind of have doing some stuff with Go, but it's like kind of difficult to understand for me because it's like, I think it's like what, a statically typed language or something.
Do it in C, and you're gonna learn everything.
Yeah, C or Java.
C. Let's do it in C, and you will eventually. You don't need any more languages then.
Yeah, is it like, is Google's? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it dynamically typed? I don't know. Let's see. I'm not even sure if that's really what it is. The beginning of Java. Yep. I don't know. I need to look up that end because I keep saying it's statically typed. I said it was a compiled language, and then someone corrected me and said, no, it's not a compiled language.
I think all of them are.
I think.
Statically typed.
No, it is compiled.
It's compiled.
It is all everything. Yeah. Until C, you have everything compiled.
Well, the interpreter is compiled.
So if
so it says Go is statically typed. Yeah, Python is dynamically typed and Go is statically typed. But you're saying it's also compiled.
It's compiled.
That they're all compiled. Let's see, compiled language list. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Lots of things. Clang, Glasgow, Babel. List of programming languages by type. Oh, there we go. It's from a reliable source, Wikipedia.
Let's learn Scheme.
What's up, Scheme?
Scheme.
All right.
Yeah.
Array languages, assembly languages, command line interfaces. Oh, look, Fish is here. Nice. Compiled languages. Yeah, there's quite a lot of them.
I think.
So you're saying that person corrected me saying, yeah, Go is compiled. So why is that person correcting me?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because static is not compiled when you say.
So where's statically? Oh, here's functional languages.
Yeah.
Early Elixir, yeah. Do that. Oh, Kotlin as well. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We're learning. We're actually learning some Kotlin as well. Well, trying to. You know, it's a bit overwhelming.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Well, I mean, let's see if it actually benefits, like, you know, trying to get a job later on in life, because you know, there's a danger, I think, of being like, you know, kind of like, what is it, the jack of all trades, master of none, or something like that.
Yeah, but you're a jack of all trades and the master of all.
When do you want to start applying? Honestly, I'm wondering, like, how long you wanna do it? Like, wait, and I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm working for Agile Ventures. You know, like I have a contract.
Yeah. No, I know. That's like we are building startups in here basically now.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like, why get hired by someone when I could just like.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not my own thing. But like, so I have a year contract, and then after that, I just need to see what the financial situation is, and see if I can continue. I mean, if I could just stay with Agile Ventures and we like you can attract more paid projects, or we can like start like bidding on jobs as like a team and getting freelance work, like it's somewhat reliable, then I don't think I have any reason to want to move anywhere, you know, because like like to get paid to work on open source projects and like for an NGO is like not everyone has like such a nice setup, you know. So sure. I think I want to like try to keep that as long as possible. But if you know, I at some point like this year probably I'm moving to the United States, so I couldn't survive on what I make in the United States. So like that unfortunately sometimes economics is what plays a bigger part in those kinds of decisions. Of course.
Yeah, I just talked with Sam actually this week, and yeah, I was telling him like probably you need more of the e-commerce type or other, like where the money is at, you know. So you cannot always support these. You need more where the money goes, basically. So it's always good to go with NGOs, and that's also nice. But it's yeah, face it, that's not where the money is at.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's difficult because the idea of like Agile Ventures is to be like doing work for NGOs and stuff like that, and like a lot of times NGOs don't have money, or but the thing is, we can also get like a grant or something from the government for our educational, the fact that we're an NGO that focuses on teaching people programming and stuff, and then sometimes those grants can be a lot of money, you know.
I see. Okay. No, I meant it's not under the flag of Agile Ventures. It's more like what you said, as a separate agency maybe. So there is that part, and there is the other part, which is business focus, you know.
Yeah.
Or maybe the weekend collaboration can be business focus.
Well, I think we have, yeah. It's a
How about that?
Good foundation.
Yeah. Well, I guess I will probably stop distracting you guys and get on with my rest of my day.
I need to go through, but
I was thinking not even work so much today because I went out last night and we went to a bar there. Like we got there and you had to start paying to get in. It's like 20 reais to like get in, just to get in, because they have like a band. I just wanted to have a beer there, you know, and then leave. And so we convinced them, like, no, we're gonna leave before 10:30. 10:30 is when the band starts. Like, just let us in to have a beer, and we leave. And so we convinced them, and then we went in, and then I ended up like drinking 2 beers in like half an hour, and like not just like regular beers. Like one of them was 6.5%, the other one was 9%, and like that was kind of a lot. So for some reason, I woke up with a bit of a hangover today. I don't know why.
All right. So, Mike, can you push this up so I can clone it, and tomorrow I can join the active part?
Yeah, sure. Right away.
So, Peter, you're going to be doing some driving tomorrow. So maybe
of course.
Maybe I will join you guys then.
So I think there's just something that I added that I have to delete. So I started looking at these routes, and I was thinking the best way was to add a route that we will use to update that stuff. But I think it's good to leave it where we were. And yeah, I added this. Yeah, and then I should do should I commit the DB test? Nope.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I think so.
So this, yeah, I should get rid of the binding fly. And I should get rid of the binding fly. No. Git add this.
Well, I'll see you guys probably tomorrow.
All right, see you.
Yeah. All right, see you.
Update to make from Choose pass. Let me just have test pass.
Sure.
Push origin head. Oh no, I haven't resolved this.
Man, Lala. We have seen this for 2 weeks now, everyone.
Yep. Now, when I go to my GitHub, I think.
Oh no. Okay.
So I think it should order. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, in typo. I think it just got some pushes.
Yes. Cool. Okay. Then I will make a clone of it, and then tomorrow, guys, and let's keep rocking.
Okay. Sure. Thanks.
All right.
Cool. Cool. What's the end of this project actually? So to do this merge feature, and that's the end, right? Actually.
Yep.
Cool.
And then we start contributing to open source.
But that's the next task.
Yep.
Cool.
The next homework actually.
Oh.
In this, but I guess like as far, are we gonna continue with the course after this homework, or are we just gonna figure out a project to work on?
It's up to you. I don't know. I like the course, so I don't know what's left, so it's hard to.
So let me see. Let's take a look. We're on week 3. Week 4 does not have a homework. Week 5 is the open source, contribute to open source, and it actually mentions Agile Ventures, which there's 2 assignments: vote on the complexity of the feature, bug or chore, and then create a PR on an open source project. So we'll pick something on Agile Ventures, and then there is another homework, performance homework. That's it, and then we're done. Performance homework, I haven't even looked at really.
Okay.
But it is going to be using the Rotten Potatoes app, and yeah. So we could do that, and then and then
yeah, we can do performance and then get full blown on.
Man, you are full blown already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And then look where the money is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah. Let's see which project. Like Federico already assigned to us basically, or at least to me, the thing for need to help with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, probably we can pick another one.
Yeah. Then then how is it with the React course? Maybe that's something also that we can do together.
I put it. Yeah, that would be good. I haven't done it really. I've done like the first couple of parts, but not much at all.
It's a course that you can do 1,000,000 times.
Yeah.
You will still not know everything about this.
That's good.
Yeah, it's interesting. Actually, Peter is electric on it. It's looking like like that train on New York subway.
Oh man, that's crazy. Actually, how my opinion still is that it's sometimes so overcomplicating as small stuff that it's, I don't know, it's questionable, but
yeah, nice. Okay.
All right, guys. See you then tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right. See y'all.
Bye-bye.
Bye.